Hey, Nails, who's the star of the show today? Who? You?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to take you around the front yard, the backyard, a few places, and show a lot of the things that Nails has been watering lately. He's been doing most of our watering. He's been keeping that covered, so we're going to kind of show that process today and have a nice little walkabout. I guess we could start right here with all the little baby papaya trees. They need a drink. There was 57 of them that Natalie and I sorted out. I started them all in one bucket. Basically from one papaya, I just sort of spread the seeds around in a bucket, put a little dirt over them, a large bucket, and it grew like, 60 small papaya trees. So a few weeks ago, might have been now a week or so, she separated each one carefully because little delicate work for your hands like that's a little hard for me. Not so good at it. I twitch and things get broken. Don't let me work on your watch. But anyway, I filled containers with dirt between the two of us. In a matter of hours, we got them all separated out. Now since then, the chicken and who knows what has taken out a few of them. But most of them are still there. There's probably at least 50. So that's good.
But this one has loads of
So we're probably going to put some on the front fence line. There's already a few small ones I planted out there. There's going to be more. And some we might give away or, I don't know, put somewhere in the back of the property. Who knows? It's no rush to figure it out. But papayas grow pretty fast, so won't be long and some of these will be kind of maxed out in their small containers.
Yeah, but this one almost looks like it's going to be maxed out.
If you say so, champ. Yes, sir. And then I suppose the next thing we could water. Are you going to need a reload?
Yes.
Yes, he needs a refill. Let's watch that process. It's rather low tech. We have rainwater, comes off this roof. Catch it in various barrels and buckets.
Dave, you have a belt crack on your shirt.
There you go.
Okay, that's
All right. There you go. We do our best not to waste and spill. Look at those muscles working. What's that bucket of water weigh? Like 340 pounds? So, approximately. Yeah, pretty much.
It hurts.
Good job, water buffalo. All right, so we'll finish those. And then we'll go ahead and do the peppermint right here. Today we're gonna water more things than he normally does. Generally, we kind of rotate maybe half a dozen plant types per day. Maybe less than that. Some days it's only like 3 things, depending on whether it rained recently. Hey, let's do, oh, you want to do the peppers? He's going for the peppers. Let's do the peppers. No, Matthias, Naos is the main waterer, and that's what we're showing today, okay?
I want to water them small.
Yeah, we'll practice more with you soon, but Naos has been really getting it done, so got to give credit where it's due and show that process. This is the cayenne pepper box. Those little green plants are cayenne peppers. There's probably a total of half a dozen in the whole box so far. But we're still watering the whole thing because the seeds were put in not long ago and we may get some more to sprout yet. Just have them do a very light watering on the top like that frequently. All right.
Alright.
You want to hit the pineapples over there real quick? Do you have any water left?
I have.
Just give them both a mini shower. I watered them yesterday, so it won't take much. The spiky porcupine plants, yes. Still waiting for those to sprout new pineapples. Sorry my decorative fence is right in your way, but,
So
I suppose the other side would be a better approach.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and water the mint. We'll just kind of do a little bit of everything you go through. Kind of show most of it today. There's some mint plants. Yeah. No, I know it is. For sure. By smell and taste and sight and all the above. Yeah, just a light watering. They don't need much. before we go further out front, let's refill, and then we're gonna head way back there to the old brick shed. We'll water the Brahmi, but I will pause this while we refill and get over there. So, all right, there's Mr. Brahmi. A few of you may remember the initial video showing, and it's probably tripled or quadrupled in size so far. It has kind of some rotten dirt mulch to go growing along that wall. Most of this is not very rotten yet. We're throwing leaves in here to rot. What I probably will do when we get enough leaves and vines and grass is I'll bring in some dirt and kind of throw on that to speed it up. But anyway, Mr. Brahmi's doing good. Let's go see what's next. So, all right, this is another container which has he-shou in it. There's about 8 little clippings stuck in there. You can see this one bouncing to life quite well. It's a very hardy plant. It's an amazing adaptogenic herb. And so I'm setting out different places to grow it. It's the root that you need, so this gives a lot of room for the roots to grow underground. It takes years. But anyway, Nails has been doing a good job there. Let's go over here and water the other new baby he-shou plants. So that includes this entire tray or box or whatever you want to call it. Where the potatoes didn't work because the chickens tore them up and the ants ate them. So I converted it into more he-shou. You can see some that's established over there. It's starting to grow up. The vines will reach and climb over all the old ropes and stuff that stick and everything I put there. Just cover it in a wall of green. Over here I have a bunch more buckets and boxes where we have some new ones. I'm going to put kind of a nice rock garden design around it to, you know, make it look better, because it's a long-term project. It takes about 5 to 7 years to really do it right, to fully mature it. 3 if you want to get the roots as quick as you can, but anyway, it's worth taking the time to make it look nice in the meantime. So next he's refilling the water, and then he'll hit all these new shoots here. There's probably a total of I don't know, 50 plants just in that area, and another 10 or more here, 8 more over there. There's at least 3 out front in a different location. But anyway, there's been a lot of progress there, and there will continue to be. I will pause until we are at the next plant we're going to water today. This section's prepped now, and it's going to be more mint plants soon when I get some more sprouted, but there's none in there just yet. So we're going to head in the yard and get the nice little herb pots that we recently planted. Various little herbs Natalie's interested in. Just give each one a decent drink. The little seeds, we should wet them every day for now. When the plants get kind of rooted, we can skip some days, but hey, you're missing a lot there, bud. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bucket's trying to leak.
Yeah, go slower. That's more than enough. That's way more than enough, bud. Let's just get them wet. There's grass on top too, so that holds the moisture in. Being that the seeds are barely under the dirt, the only place that matters to be wet right now is the top ½ an inch at most. So that'll work pretty well. I don't know what these decorative plants are. Natalie likes them, but you don't really have to take care of them. They're super hardy. We never have to water them or anything. So, in fact, they're hard to kill out in the field. They just grow right back no matter what you do. So those are low maintenance. That's cool. All right, let's head for whatever's next. He's watering the ginger. How you doing, Ginger? All right? All right. This next box is Go-To Cola. We're not going to water it today. It doesn't really need it today. The box after that, I laid cardboard in there to kill weeds, and now we're piling leaves on top of it. So that's being prepped for a future project. We're not going to water the 8 apple trees today. They really don't need it, and they got recent water. But Nails often waters those as well. Do you have enough for the calabash, or do we need a refill?
I have enough for at least like 5 or 4.
We'll go ahead and refill it, and then we'll go up there. All right, we're up here right by the road, the top corner, one of the corners of the property, watering the little 7 baby calabash trees. Right at the end of my fingers, one there. They're marked with sticks. There's 7 of them here. And he's been watering those, and they're looking really good so far. There's the biggest one right there so far. Looking pretty good. Calabash, the miracle fruit. Yeah, next we'll do the lemons. There's 4 little new lemon trees right over here. We have quite a few more lemons and orange trees out in that field hidden behind tall grass right now, but they've been there quite a few months. So the ones that are alive are well enough established we don't have to water them. But right here there's 4 new ones. We'll do that in a second. You have enough for the lemons? So here we go.
We only need like a medium amount.
Yeah, that makes sense. There you go. That's plenty. Piled leaves around them so they hold the moisture well. It doesn't take that much. And they're all looking really good. That's the little one, the wee one. And here's the big one. They were all grown in different size starter pots. So they're all kind of different sizes. Okay, let's go find out what's next. Okay, so he's wetting the containers with the walnut seeds in them. Walnut starter trees is the idea here. That's more than enough, guy. Just get them wet. That's good enough. There you go. All 10. All right. And then we have one little feeble look. Hey, get the baby feeble avocado right here. Yes. Okay. And now it's Mama's tomatoes. All right. Now let's do the garlic bed here. Got to get that wet. Yeah, that whole thing.
This is a garlic bag?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and get the whole thing wet. Just a gentle, like you would the peppers. The cardboard keeps weeds down. Makes it easier to walk around here. It helps a lot. Cuts down the amount of time you have to spend weeding just to get into your garden. Okay. And now go ahead and do the roots, but not the leaves on tomatoes. Yeah. Certain plants around here we've learned not to wet the leaves. They'll get like fungus issues and it can kill or hurt the plant. So with tomatoes we learned that. Just water the roots. The chicken comes over here and jumps, grabs tomatoes off this. It's hilarious. I think there's what, 4 of those in there? 4 full-size plants, maybe 5. You got to find the base on each of them. Give it a decent little shot of water. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you get all those? Mm-hmm. All right, let's have a look at the spindly little asparagus. So each of those gets a shot. That's, believe it or not, that's asparagus, these little wispy looking things right here. We'll skip the broccoli for today. There's several broccoli plants in this box and some over there. Something ate all the leaves recently off of these ones, probably iguanas. They're a real issue around here. Next I think we'll go over and get the goji berries. We'll see you there. Neos is coming around to water the goji berries. That box is entirely full of weeds and then I layered cardboard to kill the weeds because they were growing. And ever since then we've been piling grass and leaves. We just keep filling it that way until it's full of rotten grass and leaves. It's be like super mulch box to grow something. Haven't decided what yet, but we know we're prepping it. So it'll be ready when the time comes. I've got these 4 goji berry plants in this box. He's just giving the roots a shot. They've been watered pretty much every day for the last week or 2 since we put them in here. They're looking really good. No shock or stress from being transplanted. In fact, they already look happier than they were. All right, let's see what's next. How you doing, champ? You winded yet? We're gonna water this go-to box today a little bit. It was looking pretty weak and feeble. Underneath the dirt is a lot of vegetation that isn't fully rotted yet, and I think the roots got down into that. So I put a bunch of coffee grounds in here. Added some dirt around the sides, which it's growing up through now, and that's a good sign. It's starting to bounce back. Coffee grounds seem to do that. Okay, so that's that go-to cola. Let's try to figure out if there's anything else we forgot today. So we're finishing up here on the ashwagandha buckets, most of which is sprouted and growing quite well. Another amazing adaptogenic herb. Actually, we don't water the ashwagandha too often. It's a little drier climate that they do best in, so today's fine to water them, and then we'll skip at least a few days, and we just give them a light watering. Seems to be plenty. For the most part, they like to be dry. All right, big high five. Thanks for showing everybody how much you've been contributing to Earth Roots Healing. Super proud of you, level 100 watering wizard ninja. You guys ready to say much love to you and yours?
To you and yours.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.